So welcome back to my channel. This is GamerDom. So question for you. What is better at tier 6? A Hellcat or the Jackson? Well, everybody knows it's the Jackson. Yeah, I know, everyone screams at this. Everyone's screaming at their little screens saying, no, of course it's not, it's a Hellcat, it's a Hellcat. Personally, I prefer the Jackson. Always have done, always will do. And Dynamics and I have a regular joke about which is better. Which of the two is better? Is it the Hellcat or is it the Jackson? And whenever he takes the Hellcat, I have to take the Jackson. Oh, I bounced a shot there. And whenever he takes the whenever I take the Jackson, he has to take the Hellcat. Just one of those childish things you do when you platoon with someone a lot. So this is a tier 8 game. You can see the action's already started. Me in the Jackson, Dynamics in the Hellcat, and Shoot and Scoot has to be different. Goes in the absolutely outstanding SU-100, which I think is also a very good tank. I still think the Jackson is better. Let me know what you think down below. I've started something, I'm sure. So originally we were going to push right. And there wasn't an awful lot of support, and you can see the enemy lights and mediums got up really quickly. So I've already bounced a shot from a T62. This Shaffy is pushing, he's pushing, and I'm slightly nervous about firing here because you know what happens the moment you do. Good shot there, straight through his turret. You light up and everything shoots you. However, miraculously I fired and never got spotted, so okay, interesting. So Shaffy's still there, so that means that there's not an awful lot sitting up around here. Dynamics got his hands full off to the right. If I can get rid of this Shaffy, and there he is, he's down. He's down. So my first kill of the game, 440 damage, and you can see the enemy mediums have pushed really hard down our 9-0 line. I got our boys in an awful lot of trouble there. There's a T67 at the back there, trying to get a shot on him. Missed the opportunity, unfortunately. Come on, carry on through. Carry on through. We got lots of tanks out on the right, and you can see Shoot and Scoot's up high, as usual, as his wont. He likes his high up TD positions. There's a Comet. Can we put a shot in the Comet? Yes, we can. Very nice. 260 damage straight into his turret. Dynamics tries to finish him off, but unfortunately doesn't. I had a shot on the FV4202, but for some reason the shell dipped. Can we get a shot before he pulls back? Nah. So it's 4-all. Enemy have cleaned up all our stuff on the right. So we're in a little bit of trouble, and I said to said to Dynamics, sorry, pull back, and he was about to, and then this T62 comes round, and that's really not a good thing to see at this stage. T62 goes all in, unfortunately takes down Dynamics. I didn't realise he was going to do that. I missed that shot, I can't believe it. If I'd been a Hellcat I would have hit him, and that was ridiculous. He managed to go straight round and up and down, and I bounced a Jag Panther. That's one of the things I do like about the nice about the Jackson, is it does have a little bit of armor, and so you can bounce surprisingly shots every so often. Here comes some more. So that's the T67 we saw earlier on. Not really paying attention to me, which is good. Now he is. Bounce that shot from him. I'll reload before he does, but he's pulling. Is he getting safe? Oh no! Yes, nice. And I bounced another shot from him. He's coming balls in now. He's dead. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good night. 1,455 damage that I know of, and 3 kills. Bouncing shells all over the place because the Jackson is superb. So there's there's this guy. I want to hit him on. I'm trying to hit him on the top of the Super Pershing. Obviously his weak spots are the little well, what do you call them? So viewfinders on the outside of the tank, on the turret. Also the Radio Man's hatch. He's also a bit of a weak spot. And the machine gun post at the front, machine gun port at the front, is also a weak spot. Oh, and there's my friend in the Comet. Wasn't paying attention to him, but he's not paying attention to me, so he's down. Super Pershing left, and also that FV. Can we get a shot into either of those before they die? It's 13-6. We've won this game. Trying to get over. Come on, let me get one more shot into him. One more shot. Good. 250 damage, but I took one in return. Will I reload? No, he's died. Okay. So I knew I was going to get hit there, but it was worth it just for that extra bit of damage. But there you go. Jackson superior every time. So that was an ace tanker. We got shellproof, shellproof in a TD. You wouldn't have got that in the Hellcat, matey. Fighter and fire for effect. Sorry, I'm talking to dynamics through the medium of YouTube. Came second top on the team on base XP, 1,766 damage and 4 kills, 1,117 base XP. That's not bad for a tier 6 in a tier 10 match. Shoot Scoot had a great game as well. In the SU, did 2,359 damage and 1 kill for 948. So you can see here the 2 TDs, tier 6 TDs, did brilliantly. Dynamics, yeah, well you were handicapped, mate. You were in the Hellcat, so you know you were never going to do so well. I fired 15 shots. I hit with 10 of them and penned with 9 for that 1,700 damage. I actually took 7 hits, 4 of which I bounced. That's just ridiculous. 900 blocked by the Jackson. I blocked a Comet shot, I think, a T62 shot, a couple of T34-100 shots. In fact, let's have a look. Yeah, 2 from the T34-100, 1 from the Jag Panther, and 1 from the Type 62. I thought I'd drop 1 from the Comet as well, but anyway, you don't do that very often, and most of them are off the turret, because actually the Jackson does have a little bit of armour. I was pulling back each time. I was sort of in a hold down position, and the shell just whizzed away. 37,000 credits, fired a bit of premium, still came in with 17,000 profit, which is not bad at all. And with all the bonuses, 5,000 experience, which is very useful. Would have been 3,384 on a non-premium account. So there you go. Jackson wins over a Hellcat every time. But let's have a look at another really good American turreted TD. So this time we're in the T67, which is the tier 5 American turreted TD. And well, this time is my chance to have a little bit of a crow, really. I'm platooned up with Shoot and Scoot, who's in his T67, and I've featured quite a few of his games so far on the channel in the T67 because he's a bit of a monster in it. He's very, very good. It's funny, you hit a sweet spot in certain tanks, and this is definitely Shoot and Scoot's sweet spot, and it does help that he's got a superb crew in it, which certainly improves things. But I've gone back and started to play it a lot more and getting better at it myself. So this was an ace tanker that I got in the T67, and where Shoot had to act second fiddle to me. So here we are on Live Oaks. Didn't fire that shot because I didn't want to give my position away, and then I wasted the shot on the T28, which was a bit silly because the Skoda was a more valuable target in many ways, but I didn't get spotted by either of them, so that's useful. Another go at that T28, but for some reason I wasn't leading the shot, so it wasn't a great start. But there's Amada, and we'll take a big hit out of him. Is he still there? Yes, of course he is, because people don't move once they've been shot. So I'm platooned up obviously with Shoot and Scoot in his T67. Dynamics is in the VK3001H, which he's grinding through at the moment. So say it's Live Oaks, it's a tier 5 game, so we're top tier, which is really nice. And you'll see that oh, that wasn't what I wanted to see. Ow, hit that post. Luckily that KV was only using the 85mm and not the derp gun, else I probably would have died at that point. Missed the goat and took a shot from the T28, but Dynamics takes him down. So it hasn't been a great start. I've only done 350 damage and I'm down to being a one shot. I'm on 53 health. bit casual, didn't really do a very good job there. So Shoot and Scoot said, come back, you get behind me, and I'll take the front position, which is what you can do in a platoon. You can, you know, share the workload. That's what we did here. Dynamics is still up there in the heavy, supposedly heavy tank. That VK really does not have much armor at all, and what it does is on the turret. So he's doing absolutely the right thing. Ooh, bounced off the side of the KV-1, but he's now ducked down behind the railway line. So it doesn't look like there's an awful lot left here. So there's a bit of a bug on the on this game. This was on the old patch 9.15, and for some reason it doesn't show last known position of tanks. And at this point I realised that actually, you know what, the north has lost. We've lost all our tanks from the north. There's obviously nothing much. Well, there was a Matilda, and that was it over that far side, and that's it. And there is Hetzer coming down. There's a OI experimental, a T1 heavy, a T67, and that's what we know about, and all there is of the RT. Type 95 is coming with me. Dynamics is also coming slowly back, but he's in a heavy, so it's a bit slow. The RT are running for it, so I'm hoping that at least they'll light something up, but first one is about to die and didn't spot a thing, so that wasn't very helpful. T67 that was. Those things are very, very sneaky, as we already know. And suddenly the game's gone from being in control to not looking at all good. Enemies have got twice as many hit points as we do left in their team, but that was a really nice thing. So the RT managed to shotgun the T67, and here come the lumbering heavies. First shot into an OI. There's a Wolverine. Now he's a bit he's a priority for me because he's got a better view range than both these guys. He's down. Wolverine was on fire, but I managed to put it out. I missed that shot, that was a shame. Okay, there's the T1 heavy coming through. Wait for him. Oh, missed that shot. Oh, those two first shots were not great. That's better. There's the Hetzer come back up. Now, how he didn't see me, I have no idea, but he obviously hasn't got a very good crew on that thing. So there is the OI experimental, still trundling across. He's going after Artie. One more. Come on. One more, come on. Oh, nearly had him. There's the T1 heavy coming. He's one-shottable, so that's him down. So suddenly it's 11 all. T95 is suffering against the OI. Well, the OI isn't expecting a bit of booty sex from me. Loaded. I bounced with the premium shell on his side. Ow! And the finally get a flat piece of his armour and take him out. Oh, and that was the that's the two RT pieces. So the enemy had a little and those things are evil, as we know. And they're firing blind at me now because they've no idea where I am. So, Skoda T24 was last seen heading back towards their cap. The artillery, we don't know where they are. There's the Skoda just popped up on the map. So I just Shoot saying to me, just wait, let me get up here. And I was agreeing, but I just wanted to see whether I could spot anything. And there's the Lefebvre. There is Lefebvre. He spotted me, which is not great. Come on, reload. Oh, and his shell dropped short, so that's good. So I was a bit fortunate there. And there's the Birch. Knew they couldn't be too far away because the... can we steal that kill? No. Shoot got him. Oh dear, and Dynamics has died by Skoda. So, we've got two tanks. Me and Shoot are left, and the enemy have the Skoda T24 left. So I'm on 5 kills, Shoot's on 2. Dynamics had 1 as well, so we've done pretty well as a platoon. And Shoot's saying, let me, we'll go and rush him. If we can find him, we'll rush him. And he can take a hit, I can't. So I'm rushing over as quickly as I can to catch up. Again guys, you know, if you don't platoon regularly, I would certainly recommend you do, and you join a clan like, you know, we're in the Havoc community, but it doesn't have to be Havoc, but a clan where you have team speak, because it allows you to talk and coordinate actions. You know, all the way through this game we talk and we're saying, you know, where is he, let's get together, let's work together. Shoots, as I say, said, you know, you take the you follow me, and I'll take the first hit because he's on full health, I'm not. And if I was the Skoda, I would be prioritising me as a target because I can take one gun out the game very, very rapidly. So there we go. Shoot's got up towards the cap, can't see anything still. We know he's going to be hiding somewhere up around the back of those buildings. So we're inching forward, trying to use the natural sort of sneakiness of this thing. We're right, and I've been spotted. I got spotted before he did, before I spotted him, but he's wasted his first shell. Coming around the back, Shoots put one into him, and I got killed. I took too long to take that shot and paid the price, but never mind, it was a good game. So as I said at the beginning, that one turned out to be my ace tanker in the T67. I don't know that I'd had the ace tanker in it before, so I'm very pleased with that. That was a good game, really enjoyed it. It's ace tanker, bruiser, fighter, 5 for effect and high caliber. Finished top of the team on 1,723 damage and 5 kills. 1103 base XP. Shoot was second with 880 and 3 kills. 580 base XP. And Dynamics, it's funny, for all the work he did there, he didn't get much results, but 21 damage, 1 kill, 323 base XP. 33 shots fired, 20 hits, 17 penetrations for that 1700 damage. I took 4 hits, all 4 of them penetrated. Well, it's a T67, they don't have any armor. I even got some splash damage as well, so I got nearly 400, nearly 600 assistance damage as well. I fired off pretty much my whole APCR loadout, plus I used coke on this tank, so I didn't make much money out of it. Nearly 40,000 gross profit, which turned out to be just over 9,000 after costs. Would have been 3,600 loss if I hadn't been running premium. Came up with 3,343 experience at the end of it with all the bonuses. I had personal reserves running by the look of it as well. So good game all round. So that was my ace tanker in the T67, which is a tank I'm really enjoying again. It's still not as good as the Wolverine, but I love it. And as a platoon, T67 is far better than a Wolverine. So anyway, hope you enjoyed these videos. If you did, please consider giving it a like, and if you haven't already done so, click on the subscribe button. It's free, it's easy, and it means you get to see all the videos that I produce when I produce them and get notified that they're there. So thanks for doing that if you have already done so. In the meantime, have fun, enjoy your games. Remember, it is just a game. Enjoy yourselves and don't take it too seriously. And I'll see you again soon. GamerDom out.